Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important topic for ngStyle, where we will see how we can utilize ngStyle directive, which is an attribute directive, with structural directive ngFor. Okay, so this session will explain you the concept of using two directives at a time in order to implement some set of operation. Okay. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use ngStyle directive with ngFor directive. Okay, so let's get started. Here what I'll do now, I'll simply go in app.component.ts file, and in ts file we will firstly set the prerequisites. So here in this example we need common module, because we are going to use ngFor as well as ngStyle. So for that you can just simply write here common module. Okay, once it is added, it will automatically add this common module. Once that means it is successfully imported. If it is not imported, then in that case we need to import it manually, because without this we are not able to run this example where we are using star ngFor. Although like now we have @if concept which comes after the Angular 17, that is also one thing and we already discussed it, right? But here if you are using star ngFor, then in that case a common module is needed for both ngStyle and ngFor. So this thing is ready. Now what I'll do, I'll create one array of object here, which will help us to understand the concept of ngStyle with ngFor. So for that, let's create one object here. So I will create an object with name task priority. Okay, and this is an object of array. So I'll create firstly the array, and inside this we will define the objects. So first thing would be title. Title would be, let's say, high priority task, or maybe we can write like this, high priority, then comma, and then we will write here color. So for color I will write here colon, and color will make it as red. Perfect. Okay, likewise we will define the next task. So here I will write title as medium priority. Okay, then we will write here comma, then we will write here color, and in color we will write yellow, or maybe we can use any other color, let's say blue. Okay, blue, and then we will use blue because I just want to show you the text color also. So yellow, maybe you will not be able to read the text, that's why I selected blue. And then here we will use title low priority. So here I'll write low priority and comma, then we will set the color as green. Okay, so this is the object that we wanted to create. Okay, something is wrong here. Let's check that. Oh, we missed this comma here, right? Okay, perfect. So this array of object is ready, where we have defined two things. One is title, which shows higher priority, medium priority, and low priority. Another thing is color, which shows red, blue, and green. So dynamically what we will do, we will pick these color and set on text using ngFor and ngStyle directive. Okay, so let's go to app.component.html file. Here you can see one heading is already coming, which is Angular Directives by Angular Directive Demo by Sharmit. So I will put another heading here, where we will write ngStyle directive with ngFor directive. Okay, so this is our example in Angular. Perfect. Now what we will do, we will create one div here, and in that div we will try to print the values. Firstly I'll try to print the value as it is, and then we will make the customization. Okay, So let's say in this div I want to print all the values, so I will write ngFor okay, and then equal, then we will write here let task of task priority, okay. So this is the thing, and here I want to print this thing one by one. So firstly I will write here, maybe we can write directly, we can write directly we can write here task. So what it will do now, it will one by one consider the task as each element as a task for task priority. And here what we wanted to print, we want to print task dot title, okay. Let's save it and let's try to see the output. So I will write here ngserve -- open and enter. So it will take few seconds, and after that you will be able to see the output that shows the task one by one in a linear manner. So you can see higher priority, medium priority and low priority. So was this like, are we expecting this output? No, we were not expecting this output, because we want to apply ngStyle also. That means we want to give a custom color. Let's say in case of high priority I want to apply red color, in case of medium priority I want to apply blue color, and in case of low priority I want to apply green color. And that is why like we have created this object, right? So let's apply the color. So for that what I will do now, I'll write here ngStyle in a square brackets, okay. And here what we will do, we will simply write the color. So let's say curly braces, and here we will write color, okay. Then we will put colon and then task dot color. So what error we are getting here? Did we made any mistake? Okay, let's, okay, yeah. So now you can see, and if I refresh the page, you will see red color is applied on the higher priority, blue color is applied to the medium priority, and green is applied to the low priority. But my question is, can we also apply a background color using this? So do we need to change it directly? So if you write it like this, background -color, so will it apply? No, it is showing error. Why? And in fact it is showing parse error, missing expected curly braces background color in this, okay. So that means it is not working perfectly. So for that you need to apply quotes, because we are using here hyphen, right? So that is why we are using this. Now if you refresh it, you will find that higher priority is colored with red, medium priority is colored with blue, and low priority is colored with green. And this time we are applying this with the help of background color, okay. So likewise you can explore this example in a more deeper way. You can create your own task where you can apply some colors as per the requirement. So it will give you the idea like how we can utilize it with the other directives. And this is not only for this directive. In fact, like if we discuss the new syntax, right, so that we can also consider. And it is depend on the requirement. If you are working with some older version of Angular, so you have to use this ngFor, but I would suggest to go with the latest and modernized way, so that you can adopt the thing which are in the market right now. So it is always to get modernized if you are working on a project, okay. But fine, we should know about both ways, so that if there is any old code in the system, so that you can also fix, and that you also can analyze. So in this session mainly we discuss how to use ngStyle directive with ngFor directive, where one directive is the structural directive and another one is the attribute directive. So if someone asks you which one is the structural directive, so you can simply say that this ngFor is a structural directive, whereas if we talk about the ngStyle, then it is a attribute directive. And here we are using the combination of both structural directive and attribute directive, and with the help of that only we have applied the custom color to the background on the text written over here, okay. So I hope this entire session is clear to all of you. If you have any queries or questions regarding the topic, then you can simply put it in a comment section so that I can try to help you there. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.